Hey everyone, welcome to another week of home-based student ministry. Last week we were able to gather together in person and it was so great to be able to see all of you. I was so encouraged, I was so excited, I was so happy at the end of the night last week. So thank you for coming out, and I hope that you are able to participate in all of your small groups gatherings over the next month, because your small group just loves being together, and your small group leaders, they love having you there, and so I hope you'll participate. The other thing that we have as an announcement is that starting tomorrow morning, Monday, July 27th, and going through Thursday, July 30th, we're actually going to be working together with the Latrobe Parks and Rec Department on a service project for park cleanup. And so if you'd like some more information about that, you can contact me, or you can get in touch with your small group leader, and your small group leader will be able to give you all the information that you need in order to sign up and help us serve. So we'll be doing that Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to noon. And so let us know if you'd like to participate. All right, we're in week 3 of our series, LoveHate. And in this week, we're going to be talking about assumptions. And basically, it's how we fill in the blank about others. And I think how we fill in the blank about others when we don't know the facts, I think tells us something about who we are and in our character and in our maturity. And so, just to give you an example, so I would say people who prefer Popeye's chicken sandwich over Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, there might be something a little wrong in their mindset, because clearly Chick-fil-A is a better sandwich, right? So that's the example, right? So when I say, every rich kid is fill in the blank, what comes to your mind? Or when I say the people who have clout on TikTok, who are TikTok famous, those kids are fill in the blank. Or the AP and honor students, those are fill in the blank. Or the football cheerleaders are, you get the idea, right? So let's kind of up the ante, right? So the people who go to Hempfield are, if you have people at Latrobe in your small group, those people are. All right, see, now I've just caused some disunity and some chaos within your small groups. So I think we all understand that when we make assumptions about people, we're making assumptions based off of what we don't know about them. So to tell you a little personal story, so my high school was Danville High School, and I grew up in Danville, Indiana, outside of Indianapolis, and our rival high school was Tri-West. They were just a couple of miles north of us, and we hated each other, right? We didn't call them Tri-West, we called them Tri-Trash. Why? Well, just because we were rivals. But it created this idea that all the people from the school were less than the people who went to my school, to Danville. And so it did not look good on us that we made all of these assumptions about them just based off of the fact that we were rivals. See, I actually dated a girl from the rival high school, from Tri-West, and let me tell you, I got so much flack from all of my friends at Danville because of it. But you know what I found out? As I got to know some people from Tri-West, they were actually kind of nice people. They were actually pretty cool. And so all the assumptions that people had told me about, that people had made, that people were making, those just were simply not true, but it affected how I viewed the people around me. So let me ask you this. So what comes to your mind when I say all Christians are fill in the blank, or some Christians are fill in the blank? So maybe you would say that the people who are Christians, they have faith, right? That would be awesome if that comes to your mind, if the experience that you have with Christians is faith-filled. Or maybe it's that they're kind, that there's kindness from Christians in your life. Or maybe you've experienced the love of Jesus through the Christians that you know. And let me tell you, that would be amazing if you've experienced love from the Christians that you know. But we got to be honest with ourselves. I think that there are some people, when I say all Christians are, or some Christians are, that people would say, hey, those Christians are fake. They're fake. Or maybe they're hypocritical. Who they are on Sundays is not who they are Monday through Saturday, the rest of the week. Or maybe, probably most commonly, you've heard that a lot of Christians are judgmental. that they're judgmental and that they're making the most assumptions out of all of the groups of people that we experience. And see, like, I want your experience with Christians, I want other people's experience of you, Christian, to be of love and of kindness and of faith, and not of judgment or hypocrisy or that they're fake. See, I think our assumptions, they come from two places. First is our experiences, and second is our insecurities, right? So experiences, like we have experiences of what someone like them did or said to us, and those experiences help form our opinion of who that person is. Or maybe our insecurities are like this, where our assumptions are formed based off of what they have versus what we don't have. Or maybe what we wish that we had. So like their starting position on the team, or their house is bigger than yours, or they have nicer things, or they've got a better looking girlfriend, or whatever it is. And so we make an assumption based off of who they are because of who we're not. So often we fill in the blank with something that's super negative. We fill in the blank with things that are super negative. See, as we open up our Bibles, this week we're going to talk about Jesus and the story of the woman caught in the act of adultery. Like literally caught in the act. All right, and this story is found in John 8, verses 3 through 11. And so if you want to take a moment and go to John 8, 3 through 11 and read that story together, go ahead and do that right now. See, isn't this the really cool thing about Jesus, is that it doesn't matter who you are or what you've done. Like Jesus still chose to fill in the blank with love. Jesus still chose to fill in the blank with faith and kindness and love, no matter who you were. And also for the people who you judge as well. And that's just amazing to me, is that when we see Jesus interacting with this woman who's caught in the act of adultery, like Jesus is saying, hey, I believe that this is possible for you, that you are able to leave your former way of living, to go into sin no more. While at the meantime, calling out the religious people of the day who are asking Jesus to judge her and to stone her, right? Like Jesus, instead of filling the blank with something that was judgmental, he said, I'm going to fill in the blank with love. And so that's what I'd love for us to be able to fill in the blank with, and that's our love. And that brings us to the bottom line that we have for tonight. Let love fill in the blank. Let the love of Jesus fill in the blank when you have the opportunity to assume something about one of your friends, or about one of your classmates, or about one of your neighbors, or about the people that you scroll through on Instagram. Like, choose to love them instead of judge them. Because that's what Jesus did for us. And see, Jesus proved that we are more than the assumptions of what other people make about us. He says that we are worthy of forgiveness, of kindness, of grace, and of love. And he proved that by dying for us on the cross. And that's the calling that Jesus has given to all of us, whether we call ourselves Christian or not. That's the invitation that he gives to all of us, is that if we fill in the blank with the love of Jesus, then we're going to see the people around us start to change. We're going to see ourselves start to change when we choose to fill in the blank with love instead of with judgment. And so what do you want to be known for? What are people saying about you? What are you saying about other people? So as you head into small groups, here's what I want you to think about. How are others filling in the blank about you? And then second, how have you been filling in the blanks for other people? And third, how can you fill in the blank with the love of Jesus?